Sorry I was late today. I almost hit a Chihuahua. I swerved to hit it, and I actually ended up hitting a Metro bike stand instead. Oh, we're live.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it later. Hello, and welcome to Between Two Plastic Potted Plants. I'm your host, Juan Macias, and today my guest is Heather Halperin, retired professor of the USC Suzanne Dworak-Peck School of Social Work and private practice owner. So Heather, I'm going to start by asking you a question that I know most of our audience will want an answer to. How do we solve the homeless crisis?
I'm sorry?
Homelessness, it's a huge problem, would you say?
I know it is, but I don't work with that population, Juan. I work with children and families.
You're saying children can't be homeless?
I know there are children who are homeless. That's just not the focus of my work.
So if a homeless child comes to you and wants your help, you're not going to help them?
Of course I would help them. However, I can't tell you how to solve the homeless crisis. Did you not read the notes that I sent to you?
Of course I did, but you're a social worker, and social workers help the homeless. How are you helping the homeless?
Juan, I'm really not an authority on that subject.
Can't help the homeless.
I didn't say that.
It's okay. So what do you do then, Heather?
Well, currently I have my own private practice, which I started back in 1984. I utilize all the theories that I learned throughout the years, including training in evidence-based practice, practice wisdom, along with personal growth, self-awareness workshops, professional reading, extensively, and peer supervision groups.
But not the homeless?
I've already answered that.
Fine. If a social worker wants to start their own private practice, what do they need to do?
There are a number of questions that you need to answer for yourself before you begin to practice. Can you start by sharing office space with another therapist, an MD, or an attorney? Do you have a specialty? Where will your client referrals come from? Do you want to take insurance? Where do you get ongoing supervision that you'll need? Because even though you're licensed, you still need supervision.
So even with your own private practice, you're still not your own boss?
Yes, you are.
You said that you need supervision. If you have a supervisor, you're not the boss.
Professional supervision, meaning that you're going to update your training and your knowledge for best practices and industry standards.
That sounds like a lot of hard work.
If you want to be good at what you do, it takes work, unlike what you appear to be doing here.
So starting your own private practice is a lot of hard work, and you don't get to be the boss. Why would anybody want to do this?
There's a quality of being grown up in the profession when we go into our own practice. And there's a chance to make some more money than in regular social work employment.
And how much do you make a year?
Depends.
How much do you make?
I'd rather not say that.
Doesn't make much money. Okay, so someone is watching this and they've heard you can't help the homeless. You don't get to be your own boss. You don't make any money. And it's a lot of hard work. But despite all of this, they still want to open up their own practice. What's your advice for them?
First of all, don't listen to you. Second, go for it. Start making your plans. Do some research. Talk to others who have opened a private practice and figure out what's best fits for who you are. You can start out by doing part-time practice until you build up your client base, and then go full-time if you want. All paths are possible. For me, I have thoroughly enjoyed my own practice for over 40 years now, and I would recommend it to any LCSW that is looking to take their career to the next level.
Thank you, Heather, for your insight. I look forward to having you back again to share more of your knowledge about private practice.
I doubt I will come back to the show again.
Your choice. For more information on starting your private practice, including a full transcript of how Heather started her practice, visit Dworak-Peck.usc.career.usc.edu. /career. Heather, so after I hit the bike rack, I was really shaken up, but fortunately,
Juan,
I got a
I really
phone
need
call.
to go right now.
Fine.